Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to June's TBR. In May I finished 13 books, but 2 of them were DNFs. I'm not too mad about that. I have some big plans in June, and I'm gonna be real with you. I've probably filmed this video 12 or 13 times, and I'm never happy with it. So we're just gonna push through, and we're gonna be happy with it. If you would like to see some of my big plans, it's gonna be a lot of short form content in June. Then don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a single day of short form content. Don't forget to smash that button, subscribe if you're new around here, especially for the big plans in June. I'm not gonna spoil everything and tell you everything, but let's just jump right into the TBR. Let's start. By the way, everyone's reading challenges will be linked down below. So we're gonna start with Reader's Gauntlet from Bay's Reads. And I'm not doing the entire challenge. The entire bingo challenge is like 25 prompts. I just pick one a month and try to include it in my reading. One fell out. I'm scared. Okay, I guess usually if one falls out, it means that it was destiny. So Rainbow Challenge, so that means that my book covers need to have Rainbow Challenge, so need to be different colors, all the colors of the rainbow. We will try that. I do have big plans for June, so if this TBR, for the month of June, it's more of a pile of possibilities. I'm letting myself mood read again. And if I get to these particular books that we're about to pick, then awesome. But if I don't, then I'm not gonna be mad at myself. And you won't be mad at me either. Hopefully. Anyways, let's go Rainbow Challenge. Okay. Since I've read 13, should we do 13 books or is that crazy? That's crazy. Let's cap it at 10. That way, if I finish all 10 of the books, like I said, it's more of piled possibilities. But if I finish all 10, then I can kind of mood read. Let's be honest, I'm going to mood read in the month of June anyway. So this is more of what I would like to prioritize. And here are the rest of my reading challenges. I have a mystery thriller reading challenge, read broader, romance reading challenge. I have a horror reading challenge, which I'm getting pretty close to being done with. I have the Our Fantasy Bingo challenge. What else is there? I think that there's more, but everyone that has a reading challenge that I'm involved in this year will be linked down below. So this is Kalani's reading challenge. This is Disability Rep. Okay, so Disability Rep is either going to be Out on a Limb by Hannah Broman Young. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Or it's gonna be Next of Kin. I'm more excited for Next of Kin by this author, so I might prioritize that one. Number 2 is, okay, right here. Ugh. So this is a paranormal horror novel. So for a paranormal horror novel, I'm going to attempt to finally read Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. It's about, I believe it follows a mom who transforms into a werewolf after she's attacked by one. Okay, number 3 is right here. A novella. that's a romance. Guarding Temptation by Talia Hibbert. It's a novella. I have no idea what it's about. I think it's part of a series. 4. Oh. Okay, it's a literary fiction that's a cover pick. Okay, this is a really pretty cover, and it's cover pick. I bought this because the cover was beautiful. It's like a literary crime novel about, it's Before You Knew My Name by Jacqueline Bublitz. But it follows this girl named Alice who moved to New York on her 18th birthday with just $600 in her pocket. Now, a month later, she's dead. We are on number 5. Right here. Yeah. Oh, it's another romance with red on the cover. Yes! Actually, I really wanted this book on my TBR for June. So, just because it's a short little book. This is Runaway Road by Daphne Perry. This is the first in the Runaway series. I found it thrifting for $3. London and her high school boyfriend are running away in a road trip style. They're forced to be together in this road trip. I'm not sure why or how, but I'm excited for a road trip romance. It's like totally up my alley. And Kalani said it doesn't have to be all red. There just has to be some red, and the words are red. So I'm counting it. So we're on number 6. I'm scared. I'm very... Okay, I have like 4 of them, so let's just do this one, I guess. Ooh. Okay, an older protagonist. The book that I originally had picked for an older protagonist does not actually have an old protagonist. So we're going to be reading Threats by Amelia Gray. This follows a man whose wife has died, and he is investigating what happened to her. He doesn't understand why anyone would want to kill his wife. Number 7. There you go, right here. Ew. Okay, so it's Reddit, or the Reddit R Fantasy Bingo murder mystery. So it's got to be a speculative book that has a murder mystery. I was gonna read my murder. Turns out I've already read it and I didn't like it, so I unhauled it. For a speculative murder mystery, I'm gonna read Phantom Effect. Alright, 8. I want another romance. I actually want more than one. The rest should be romances. 8. No. Duology Part 1. For our Fantasy Bingo. So for our Fantasy Bingo duology, I have 2. I'm not liking The Handmaid's Tale, which is what I was going to use for this. But I'm gonna read Gone to See the Riverman by Christopher something or other. This is a speculative horror novel about a haunted house, potentially. I don't know. Alright, number 9. It's right here. Oh. The Killer is Back. Out of the Ashes by Kara Thomas follows this woman named Samantha whose family was slaughtered when she was 13, and now that killer is coming back for her. Alright, we're on number 10. Right here. Oh, okay. So it's Disability Rep. This part of the Read Broadly challenge, Disability Rep with horror. Okay, so I'm thinking for Disability Rep in horror, I'm going to read Lucky Day by Chuck Tingle. I think that there's representation of autism. I think that's 10, but we're gonna do 3 more just for funsies. Like I said, this pile of possibilities. It's not a for sure thing. Animal on the cover for horror. Okay, so for animal on the cover, I'm gonna read Sacrificial Animals by Kaylee Henderson. This is a literary horror novel of some sort. Alright, then number 12, so we only have 2 left. I would like more romance. Like, there's one romance book that I really want to get on my TBR. Oh, brand new release. That's a romance. Okay, I don't have a brand new release, so I'm not gonna do that one until I do. Until I go book shopping. Okay? So 12, I believe. Cold Case. I'm gonna go Long Time Gone by Charlie Donnelly, although with Cold Case it could also be 20 Years Later by Charlie Donnelly. It will be one of the Charlie Donnelly books that I have. Okay, this is the last one. I would really like a romance, really a sports romance. There's this one romance that I'm really looking at that I just really want to get on here. Unusual I don't know what I'm going to do for Unusual Transportation, so I'm going to pick a different one. I did cheat. Okay, that was a buddy read. I don't have any buddy reads in the month of June, so I'm not going to pretend. Emotional read. That's a romance. For that, I'm going to start a new series. I'm going to read Long Shot by Kennedy Ryan. It's like a second chance romance. It's a slow burn. Oh, I really just want to read Kennedy Ryan because Kalani read all of Kennedy Ryan's backlist. Pretty sure one of her favorite authors. So, that is my TBR for the month of June. Thanks so much for hanging out. Don't forget to smash that like button so you don't miss any of my short content in June. I will see you in the next video. Bye.